Okay, anyways. I never know how to start these things, but yeah, I'm live now over on twitch.tv. Hang on, I got this. 1 second. Twitch.tv/GalacticArcherX. There we go. Okay. Yeah, essentially, today is supposed to be a Sims day, but Sims didn't want to load. So I'm improvising. Which works just as well. Regardless. This is a cave. I forgot I logged off here last time, which was literally just Monday. But that's what it's looking like. And this is what it looks like on top. Definitely not the most flattering area. So I wanted to add like some hills, kind of to like resemble this area, but like hills or mountains, depending on how tall we make them. That's the only thing that really is going to classify which one it is. But we definitely need to cover up all the valuable resources, just so you can't get them from the top. Otherwise, that is going to defeat the purpose of having to go down into a cave. I'm also going to cover up all the, not necessarily vanilla underground structure looking stuff. Just because it's going to come in handy for helping us terraform. That's it. Didn't need that. There. Oh yeah, that's right. Minecraft music is going to be kicking it up with us. Okay. Because we can also make like actual cave houses or like a forge that's in the mountains. That is one of our options that we do have. Definitely more gonna have to see when I get to it though. Because right now it's still very up in the air. Alright, any differences? Okay, definitely over here needs a lot of covering. Especially considering this is the short side of the cave. But yeah. Almost this entire thing needs coverage. This bit. Okay. Hello guy, how are you doing? Okay, now we're basically, okay, so there's definitely going to be like a valley thing or like a pathway here. Don't know if we're going to actually move into more of the, inner city yet. It's going to be very rural for now. That's, I can't say it. I can't speak. Not today. You're not doing that great? That's unfortunate. I'm also gonna try and make this mountain, like, full of ores and stuff. Like, definitely iron, if nothing else. Just in case I do ever decide to get on the fact of making, I don't know, like a Patreon. So I can upload this world. If you guys would actually be interested in seeing that, you're gonna have to let me know. How about me? I'm doing actually pretty good. Got home from school about an hour ago. We had... That's my cat. He's meowing at the window. If we can even consider it meowing at this point. But today was actually pretty fun. Yesterday, a bunch of my friends went and saw a movie. It's going, like, in different groups. So, I think I'll be in the next group. But it's pretty random as to reason. But that's pretty fun, too. Tell my cat you said hi. I don't think he's gonna know who you are, but just in case. Willow! Willow! Preoccupied. What movie? The new Black Panther, I believe. I know it's Black Panther, just not which one. I think it's a new one. Even if, like, I'm pretty sure everybody knows this, but just in case somebody doesn't, it's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU. It's on Disney Plus, I think. Oh. Yeah, no, sorry to burst your bubble there, guy. I don't even know where Willow ran off to. So he definitely did not pounce and wave at the monitor. He has been known, like, I don't really talk about it because if I talk about him while he's here, he'll just leave. But he has watched me just play games while I'm streaming or just play games in general. So that's fun. But yeah. Also, for anybody who's like, this is going a bit slow, yeah, it's going to be a bit more of a chatty thing. We're definitely going to get to the fun terraforming a little bit more later on. Hopefully this can help you with, like, making mountains if you're curious about that. It's pretty much like terraforming anything else. You just make a very awkward blob-like shape, and with enough willpower and pattern variation, you can pretty much make anything look good. Even a perfect circle can be made into a convincing enough mountain. A square, though, not so much, because you are going to want some variation in shape. Because if we look at normal Minecraft terrain, it does vary quite a bit. And my keyboard switched back, hang on. Okay. I was switching through the lighting settings on my keyboard, sorry. Because, like, there's a bunch of different ones. I have not... Oh, he ran to your house. All the way across the ocean, too, I'm guessing. Willow does actually like water. But anyways, back to what I was saying about my keyboard settings. Basically, it has all the, like, LED lights underneath it. And I like the setting where when you press it, it, shoots out a burst of color everywhere from where you push it. There's also one where it'll light up the key that you press until you press it again. I think I made a video about it on my TikTok. I might have to re-upload that to YouTube Shorts on my main channel, which is again just Galactic Archer without the vlogs. Also linked in the description. Yeah, he ran across the ocean. I should re-upload? Yeah, I can do that. Good tip for growing, as Guy has told me many, many times, but I still don't listen, is to make TikToks and post them on, like, Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. But yeah. Speaking of which, guys, should be in the description of this video. If you were curious about, like, more things, you could probably actually go and ask him yourself. Is that cool with you, Guy? Let's see. How's this actually looking? because I need to see it from like this side. Definitely going up quite a bit. I need like the mouth of the cave to be terraformed a little bit better first. I don't think I'm going to like use stairs and everything to like terraform and whatnot for here. He said, oh geez. Yeah, that definitely does a lot. Also, speaking of Willow, he is actually right here. Hey Willow. My chat says hi. Yeah, go for it. I'm like in comments saying the same black thing. And I replied to all, but still made them unique. I mean, that's one way to spin it around. Stone stairs. They said my video is like Bugs Bunny. I have no idea which one you are referencing, mainly because I don't watch your TikTok. You already know this. But that is definitely one comment. Over and over and over again. Oh god. Yeah, sometimes you get like the spam commenters, which not a bad thing, obviously, can actually be pretty good for growth depending on like what's being spammed, obviously. If it's like something highly offensive or just taboo in general, probably not gonna help with your growth and instead get you banned or like but yeah. TikTok's actually also great for gaining viewers' attention, especially if you're good at short form content too. Because last I checked, I averaged like about 1,000 views per video, depending on what the video is. You can definitely see which videos perform better by looking at your analytics, though. So. But even if you're just going to do like YouTube and whatnot, your videos are probably going to eventually make it to TikTok because there's a lot of channels that like to steal content. There's like no better way of putting it. I'm sure they would want to be like, no, it's just sharing. But a lot of the time, it's borderline just stealing. I get no views on TikTok, probably just need to upload more. Well, you upload more, and also there's like, you gotta use tags. Like certain tags will definitely help. If it has like a blue thumbs up by it, that means that it's trending and your video will get promoted more. Also, I can only really say in Central Time Zone. You'll have to look up for what your time zone is if you're watching this. But about like 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Time is great time for uploading because it typically gets pushed pretty far. That and like 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. I'll just go ahead and read a couple more examples. Like, I could read more times, but I don't think that's actually going to help now that I think about it, considering people could be watching this at other times. Let's just go ahead and fill all this in. I should read every time zone. Okay, here we go. here we go. All time zones. We got Alpha Time Zone, which is military. Australian Central Daylight Time. Australian Central Standard Time. I have no idea how to pronounce that. ACRE Time. Australian Central Time. Australian Central Western Standard Time. Australian Daylight Time. Atlantic Daylight Time. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Why does Australia have so many different time zones? In alphabetical order. That's what I'm doing. Australian Eastern Time, Afghanistan Time, Alaska Daylight Time, Alaska Standard Time, Alma Ata Time, Amazon Summer Time, Armenian Summer Time, Amazon Time, Armenian Time, Andar Summertime, Andar Time. Okay, we're getting to the ones that I really have no clue about. Oh, it's in Asia. Okay. AQTT Time. That's what the abbreviation is. Argentina Time. Arabia Standard Time. Atlantic Standard Time. Atlantic Time. Australian Western Daylight Time. Australian Western Standard Time. Zero's Time. Zoro's Time. Or Zoro's Summertime is Zoro's Time. There's so many. What are the 7 main time zones? Atlantic Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time, Central Standard Time, Mountain Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time, Alaskan Standard Time, Hawaiian, no idea what that word is, Standard Time, Samoa Standard Time, and Chamorro Standard Time. If I mispronounced any of that, please let me know. Amazon Time. What about eBay Time? Okay. But yeah, that's a lot of time zones. You kind of just gotta find yours and convert it. Central Time is what I'm going based off of. But why does Australia have so many time zones? That was tons. Ugh. Thank you. I think I did very good. Because spiders, that's the reason why Australia has so many different time zones. Gotcha. Makes perfect sense. People want... Yeah. Nope, that sounds accurate. If I lived in Australia, I would want to get away from spiders very quickly, too. Okay. So many different ones here. Okay. Also, if you're thinking about turning VODs into, like, videos, an easy thing to do is, like, take a build like this, for example. Get replay mod. That's gonna help a lot. It's easier to do on servers, I think. I haven't messed with it, mainly because I stream in, like, first person, obviously. But also you can cut, like, large chunks out or speed it up a ton. Depending on how drastic your mouse movements are, it might make some people sick. Alright. We're about done with layer number 2, and I'm starting to realize how bad of an idea it might be to make this solid stone. I should have gotten world edit. That might have made this a little bit easier. I'll just build some pillars, that way I know where to go up to. That might also help make it easier. Okay. Guy's trying to do more rap lyrics. If you remember that from last time. Okay, so this is how tall it is. So we're gonna go... Is that too ambitious? Maybe a little bit. But these are gonna be like midpoints. And then we'll do like 2 smaller ones over here. There we go. And he did a mic drop. Congratulations, guy. Your Wi-Fi loves you. Okay, we're back to this shtick now. Back in the good old days of streaming, guy's Wi-Fi would go out every 5 seconds. But then he got better Wi-Fi, and we could no longer make fun of him for it. I say we in reference to the fact that I used to stream on an SMP with a bunch of friends. We had like huge projects that we would do, which would include things like the massive 1,000 by 1,000 block library. It was either 1,000 by, no, it wasn't 1,000 by 1,000, that'd be way too much. But it was definitely 100 by 100. Not the biggest Minecraft build out there, but definitely pretty big for survival mode and getting done in only about a month. Because we couldn't play like all the time, obviously, but we played like a lot. Okay. One thing that I do actually dislike about Minecraft terrain a lot is how hard it is to get up sometimes. Like, there will just be super high walls for like miles, or I suppose meters, thousands of blocks, forever, if you will. Okay. Yeah, we're slowly getting higher, and I'm actually, I know that I'm going to be much more satisfied with filling this all the way in than I will if I just leave it a blank empty shell, especially if you're gonna play in survival mode. Because I know if you wanted to build something on your own, you're probably going to need stone or cobblestone for that, and having a nice easy supply is definitely worth doing all this. Though it is a flat world, that does make it a little bit trickier. Back when you had uni, indeed. Fun times though. Very fun times. I don't know if you look back on as fondly as I do of them. But yeah. Okay. Oh. It was decent. One way of putting it. Definitely felt like everything was a lot busier back then. Without even actually really being busy. Just like having more to do. More ideas. More ambition. More projects. Now a lot of my current project list has been checked off. Kind of just going with the flow. I mean, of course, there's some really big ones that I haven't even really started putting a huge amount of effort into. So that's actually going to be really fun to start doing. Definitely stay buckled up for that. Is that phrase just an American thing, or do other people use it, like, from different countries? I'm actually interested in hearing this now. Alright. I usually try to join another SMP as soon as possible, so not as big of a deal for me, but yeah, it was fun. What phase? I can't backtrack that quickly right now. Remind me? But other than that, yep. Okay. So, nope. This area might need like a few more phrase. Buckle up. Like when you're about to explain a story and you tell somebody to buckle up. That. Okay. Here we go. Getting an I don't think it's just American. I mean, if you've heard a lot of other people say it, then that does definitely go to the point of no, it's not. You don't hear it in the UK, then it might not be. Because, like, if you walk outside and don't hear it, I would probably say that it's not a popular phrase over there. Here we go. There goes the timer for Nightbot. That means I've been live for about half an hour. Cool, cool. I actually do have to be really time conscious today, by the way, chat. So sorry if this stream does end up being a little bit shorter. I'm shooting for probably still about a good hour and a half, but plans might get in the way of that depending on how soon I do have to leave. But I'm hoping to at least get through the mountain. Okay. But what else has everyone been up to on my side of the world, or just in my little corner of it at least? Things have actually been roughly uneventful. I don't have very many stories, other than the same ones I've told before to just new people I meet. I don't think I've ever actually, like, done a thing, like, I know I've told this story before, but I don't think I've ever uploaded a video with it in it. So one year, well, actually just a couple years ago, like 2020, there was the Great Orange War. It was between two teachers at my school. They had a rivalry since, like, we got there, pretty much. I don't know anything before that point, you know? Doesn't say won't miss me, then miss me a lot. What? Anyways, but yeah, so it was like a little, they just like to butt heads pretty much, you know, challenge each other, push each other's buttons, that type of thing. Anyways, so we got Teacher A and Teacher B. That's what we'll call them. So Teacher A, one morning while they were having breakfast and like at plans time and everything, Teacher A challenges Teacher B to hit him with an orange. And Teacher B agrees to this, of course. But specifically asks if there is like gonna be like any repercussions for doing so, like is Teacher A gonna get back at Teacher B, that type of thing. Teacher A says no, like the liar he is, but Teacher B, trusting Teacher A, fires the orange, and of course it's Teacher A. Ooh. But so after that, Teacher A sneaks into Teacher B's room, logs into her computer, logs into her email, and emails all the staff members in the building asking them to bring her oranges. Like all the extra oranges that any teacher could have possibly had. Just bring them to her. And so that entire morning, teachers were just stopping by with oranges. And of course, our poor teacher is confused, not knowing what's going on. And she's just kind of like, where are all these oranges coming from? To one of the teachers. And so the teacher explains you emailed all the staff to bring you oranges. And then Teacher B starts putting like things together and is just kind of like, oh, I think I know what's been going down. There's been some funny business brewing about in my room. So essentially, she gathers them all up into a crate and sends two students down with a crate to dump it all over Teacher A's desk. And then come back. But then, I believe this all, like, spanned it out in, like, the course of a week. So that's roughly the time frame I'm going on. So it should be about, like, yeah, still we'll say about Tuesday, like, afternoonish. So then, Tuesday or Wednesday, one of the two, depending on how I can remember the story. But anyways, so then, Teacher A gathers the oranges, and while Teacher B is out of her room, he puts them all in her bag, and somehow she manages not to notice, and then takes them all home with her, and then the next morning comes back with all of them, and just like, I didn't even notice this. And so Teacher A is just like, how did you not notice all the extra weight added onto your bag? And so Teacher B's giggling, going like, I don't know. I didn't think anything was off, pretty much. But anyways, at this point, I'm pretty sure we're getting kind of close to the climax. I think it's like about, like, a day goes by and then, like, Thursday. So Teacher B takes Teacher A's chair and hides it in the janitor's closet. Sorry, notifications. No, go away. But then, Teacher A has to find it. Teacher B basically left him one clue as to where it could possibly be. Granted, it wasn't a very good clue, but it was a clue nonetheless. So yeah. And then we'll say it's like about Friday or something by this point. I think Teacher A, like, I think this is part of it. Like, again, this was years ago, so I can't quite remember. But I believe this is where Teacher A comes and pelts Teacher B with oranges. Yep, they're still here. For a little bit, like, the entire class comes in and we just got oranges here. But then, like, you know, Friday, everybody's going home, right? And by this time, Teacher A has gone home, so Teacher B sneaks into his classroom with the oranges. Slightly peels some of them open so they'll start rotting faster, and hides them all over his room for the whole weekend, so they are just marinating there and spoiling and going rotten. But yeah, this was chaotic. And so when Teacher A and B finally return on Monday, Teacher A is looking around his room and notices all the oranges that are just hidden everywhere. I mean, like, they're everywhere, like on his chair and his desk, on the bookcases, just everywhere, covering the entire classroom. Pretty much. Like, there wasn't that many of them to where they could quite literally cover them. It's a hyperbole, people, please. Oop. Okay. But regardless, that was a fun time, and it was here where the truce was called, and that's kind of the end of that story. It was a great one, and the only reason why I actually remember this is because the other day, one of my friends had 20 oranges in her backpack. And you would think I'm kidding, but that actually is not an exaggeration in the slightest bit. I have photo evidence. Not going to show it for privacy reasons, because I don't know if you'd be okay with that, but it's there. It exists. It was very funny because at the end of the day, my teacher for my 8th hour was just kind of like, so apparently one of your classmates has a fear of getting scurvy, which is a vitamin C deficiency. So anyways, why do you need all those oranges? And then my friend does the oh so great yet casual response of, I don't know, start a cult probably. And the story also slightly continued into today. Not like an over amount, but just slightly. Where an announcement was going on, and she kind of just went up to the teacher, like they were just standing there and whatnot, and like after it quit, he just like slightly turns around and sees her there, and she just says, "You want an orange?" And he says, "No, I'm good," you know, classically. But for some reason, I found this to be, like, the funniest thing ever, so I was just dying of laughter, and she comes back to the desk to see me dying of laughter, and just, "Are you okay?" But I could not stop laughing, because it was, like, the funniest thing ever. Like, I swear. Could have just been today. But just just the expressions. The expressions were fantastic. I wouldn't necessarily describe my friend group as chaotic, but definitely fun and typically has a lot of energy. And when a lot of energy is trapped, it tends to express itself in some very characteristically weird or strained ways. But it's just kids being kids. Because even though we're all like teenagers by this point, it's still kids. Do I like being called a child? No. Does that mean I'm still not a kid? No. It's more that the immaturity aspect that people try and make the word have, if you want to think about it that way. Oh, is the Minecraft music coming back? It is. I forgot that they have like different versions of it. But yay, we're actually getting close to being at the top of some of these little peaks. So that's pretty cool. At least I would say it's cool. Okay. And here we go. And here we go. Now that this side is pretty much actually at the height that I previously wanted it at, I still feel like I gotta adjust it though. It'll probably continue to go up, but these are just like base height levels, I guess. Because I still gotta add like the grass. So here's probably where I'm gonna start doing that. Like obviously that area is gonna be cut there. But yeah, I gotta start getting the grass in now. I'm loving how this mountain is turning out though. We're just gradually going up in layers and filling things in. It's gonna be a very dense, pretty much just a dense block of stone that's been shaped into a mountain. Mountains are great. Very easy to draw too. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Getting closer. And that's almost another layer done. Just got a few more blocks to place in. Sorry if you're bothered by the fact that I keep placing blocks above and not breaking them, but as we go up, they kind of get swallowed up and you can't tell anyways. Regardless, this is actually how it's turning out. It's very stumpy. So not exactly a mountain. It's like a little baby mountain. Like a mountain that hasn't got enough sediment piled on top of it or hasn't just grown to its full size yet. It'll get there. Else we're just gonna say it's an average sized mountain. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and this is the area where I'm gonna start like cutting it back. Because it's gonna like get blended there. And obviously this is gonna be moved as it goes. But until I get to that step, it's just kinda gonna stay there. Looked like it was in a bit of a different area when we first started this. Oh, we should be about above the campfire then, I'm guessing. Either that or somehow managed to hear that all the way over there. Which would be very strange. It's still sad that campfires can't even go through like half a block. They should be able to go through slabs. It'd be nice. Okay. That's actually going pretty good. And we're on the last section for this little guy right here. And you've reached your peak too! Wow! Okay. Now we go back here. This is also the tallest peak. And that's actually turning out pretty nice. At least that's what I'm saying. And you have to agree with me because I'm the one making it, therefore I must be right. Because that's definitely how the world works. And you can put away the tissues. No, I didn't even get them out in the first place. But welcome back, guy. I didn't. There are no tissues around me, I can promise you that much. Me and my buddy on the other side of the screen have been hanging out a little bit, and they would know that. Okay. It's nice because this one is also about to reach its peak. And this is actually when we're gonna start having to break some of the stuff. Yeah. I can hear you drying the floor. I'm not drying the floor. You know what hasn't reached its peak? What hasn't reached its peak, guy? The self-promotion limit? Because if so, I completely agree. And I got some promotions to my own stream, in my stream. Perfect. Yeah, if you haven't already, and you want to see stuff like this more often, because not every time I stream actually gets uploaded, but if you want to see stuff like this more often, feel free to check out my Twitch. It is twitch.tv/galacticarcherx. Come stop by for a while. You might find out you like it here. You could also join the Discord, link in the description. That too would be cool. Okay, that feels very steep suddenly. So that's fun. It like goes up gradually and then just noom. So I'm gonna break this bit. Might find yourself being obsessed with Guy and Toon. And for me, that's true. You might find Guy slightly entertaining yourself. maybe. Also, regardless of what you think, even if you do see it as me being mean to Guy, we are friends. It's fine. I can promise. I don't respond to his messages off stream often, but I still do it sometimes. He's been around for about a year, maybe even 2 by now, so friends-ish, maybe. I used to reply instantly, yes. You felt so special. Yeah, typically that doesn't last too long. You're just some guy now. Sure. I mean, if you want to just be some guy now. You're late, but you're here. You're not late, Soggy. I appreciate you tuning in. Very kind of you. Speaking of Soggy, if you also want to check out their channel, they are also linked in the description. All my friends are. Even the ones that don't stream very often, you can still check them out. Especially Soggy. They have YouTube, so they upload stuff. Okay. Yeah, still no shoutout command, unfortunately. Verbal shoutouts work, though, I think. Maybe. We'll find out. And here we go. Finally adding the grassy bit on top. Living life, that's a great response. And there we go. You have some beef with mice, that's also great. You know what? You have your beef. It seems like you're in tune with an interview right now, Soggy. Somebody's famous. Yeah, interview. That's what it seemed like. have a little bit of some definition there. Okay, now I gotta add stuff like slabs and other block texture things. Fun. Cobblestone stairs. I should also have andesite stuff somewhere in here. Come on, andesite, where are you? There's the andesite stair. Nope, that's a full block. That's a stair. Seriously, where are the andesite slabs? I could have sworn I had some. Mildly distressing. Nope. Guess not then. What do you think the update's name's going to be? Just good. It is good. I don't know what that was about. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Mint is good. You're right. Mint is definitely good. Not the best, but good. Bark. Bark. But new update name, let's see. We got the cherry blossoms, we got the sniffer, and we got archaeology, so probably the archaeology update. It's my best guess anyways. What about you? What do you think it's gonna be? You know what? That's actually fair enough. Archaeology Metropolitan Diversification Update. That is a very long name for an update. I disagree. Good point, though. It literally doesn't have a theme, and I don't think they've even really talked about it. I was gonna make a video. Yes, thank you, Nightbot. It definitely rolls off the tongue, guy. Hearing me say it definitely helped you see that. Guy, oh, he's already there. Stop threatening people. Oh yeah, by the way, if you come into my streams from YouTube, just so you guys know, you might be mildly threatened with stuff from Guy. So yeah. Other than that, it's fine. Maybe. Guy, it is a threat. It's a threat regardless of what you think. Alright, we got all that. Now time for some andesite. Andesite and whatnot will only actually be found on the surface of the cave. Or surface of the mountain instead of all the way through. But hopefully it's enough that you can build what you want. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a way to make more. So what, guy? That doesn't mean literally anything. You can still be a bad person. I can't believe me, of all people, is having to have this argument with you. Sure, guy, sure. Oh yeah, Soggy, what, are your thoughts on chocolate-covered strawberries, or just, in general, chocolate-covered fruit? I need to know this now. No, cancel, guy. That's what we're doing, guy. Canceling you. Everybody start tweeting. Chocolate is delicious. I need it on everything. That's a fair enough statement. I only really like dark chocolate personally. I do get the appeal though. Oh yeah, you guy. You would never be canceled. No. Can't imagine why. Well, that's one way to do it, Soggy. You know, that is one way to do it. I don't even know the context. But at the moment, I definitely understand why that would happen. But just remember, everybody, that a sense of humor is a very important thing to have. You know, it's like that is fair. Dinosaurs or sharks? That is the next question. Just dinosaurs or sharks? Dinosaurs, both of you. I call everyone that's a millisecond older than me a dinosaur. Even Choco? Man, you are rude. Like, I'm 99% sure Choco's older than you. Oh! You know what? Oh, okay. Soggy, we're just gonna skip past that, okay? We're just gonna skip right over that. I'm so sure you are. I'm so sure you are, guy. I'm so sure you are. You guys enjoying the obnoxious keyboard ASMR? And there we go. you're loving the tip taps. That is great. It should also make you very happy to know that they glow. God, you literally just said that you do. That... Okay. 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 Yeah, I'm agreeing with Soggy here. Okay, here we go. Not again. It doesn't sound weird out of context. There's no okay context for that one guy. We've been over that one. What do you, guy? What do you mean, why are you an American? I know that wasn't directed at me, but still. Huh? What do you mean, me as well? You're born here? You're American. Rah, freedom, yo. Well, that's what happens. Born into the system. America's great, what do you mean? Why would you choose that as a life for yourself? I didn't choose it as a life for myself. I can't even say that, but yep, that's pretty much what it is like. Yep, on the back of everything. Trucks, houses, everywhere. Okay, and I think I'm actually almost done with the slab bit. Free slabs here. That's pretty much what's going on. They're the same thing, guy. Well, not actually, I'm not being 100% serious about that, but, like, if you look into, like, values and whatnot, it's the same thing. Harley Quinn versus Pumpkin Spice Latte, that... What? How are those two things even remotely comparable? It's like trying to compare an apple and an orange. Not in the sense that they're both good, but more in the question, and for reference, I don't like pumpkin spice anything. But, like, they're not even close to being comparable. Orange is basically an apple. No, it's not. It's not even, no, it is not. No, you can't argue your point here, guy. You have nothing to stand on. Soggy, help. Guy is trying to cause chaos again and throw off the balance of the universe. They're both fruit. They both have seeds. They both used to make juices. They're not close to the same thing. Next you're going to try and convince me that a bus and a motorcycle are the same thing and that a bus can fly. Probably just gave you ideas. Don't. They go 60. 60 is their max speed. I would know. Off a ramp it can fly. That is falling with style. Have you never seen Toy Story and seen Buzz Lightyear? He is falling with style. He is not flying. Mother, help. I am losing brain cells. Stop laughing at my pitifulness. She giggling at me. Colliding, if you will. Indeed, Soggy, indeed. You hate Toy Story? Tell your mom you said hi. Mother Guy says hi.
Hi, Guy. Are you behaving?
No, he's not. Not even slightly. He's being a pain. No, she's not on Guy's side. I'd be very frustrated. You are not behaving. You are not being a good boy. Don't you think you can lie to my mother?
Yeah, I've had kids. I know the difference.
She's had 2 sons. There's nothing you can do about this. She's not on your side. You guys are not a duo. You like causing anarchy, Guy. You like disorder. You like making everybody scream in confusion. That's what you like. Guy, where are you going with this? You just flew out of left field at this point. Chaos does not equal opportunities. That's not how it works. It's like I'm arguing with a toddler.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, tell me about it. Okay. And you're saying you're not a toddler? Really? 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 Just because you can go potty yourself doesn't mean anything. I could do that when I was 2. Doesn't mean I knew what the world was doing. I am not still 2. I'm about to be a fully grown man. If I was 2, that'd make me like the smartest 2-year-old in the entire world. Good title, however. Trigonometry hurts my brain so bad. Minecraft randomly switching tracks. I'm waiting for a time when they make it so Minecraft music never stops if you have it enabled. Because it's kind of awkward just having the game randomly pause its own music. Not even for like a song switch or anything, it just does it. Infinite music, ooh. I'll have to try and remember to look that up later, because I know I'm gonna forget. I do not remember hardly anything. Not even on purpose. Okay. I'll spam you, don't worry. Yes, I appreciate that very much. So it'll definitely get the reminder across my head. That didn't make sense. Anyways. No. Okay, I almost just got rid of my invisible item frame. That would not have been very tactical. Don't make me hack you. Get your address and mail your mom a paddle to beat you with. I don't think she needs that. All she needs is willpower. The guy says he's gonna mail you a paddle to beat me with.
Oh, I can come up with a paddle.
I know. Got a bunch of large cutting boards out there.
Yep.
And tons with handles. I'm gonna get smacked. I feel like we should be able to stack moss carpet. I want to stack it. Also, because I can, I've decided that I'm going to be adding variation to the grass itself. There is no correct amount of detail. There's just detail until your eyeballs hurt. Okay? Okay. And hey, this means that you don't have to go exploring forever, finding a lush cave to get your hands on some nice, lovely moss. You just pick it up off the side of the road, guys. You just pick it up and just... moss. Tell your mom she can't use it on anyone else. Going with a non-slip grip and aerodynamic design. Don't want your mom's wrist to get tired. Is this gonna be a map? Yeah, I'm actually hoping it might be. I need to figure out somewhere to upload it because I do kind of want money for it, not gonna lie. Because I'll be spending a lot of time making it. And also, hey, perfect opportunity to get money, you know? You gonna make it an SMP or just a map? It depends on how much revenue I end up making by the time this is over. An SMP would be really cool though. Like imagine just a bunch of players playing on this. Cause I can help you grow if you want, you can make it an SMP for free. Oh, that'd be cool. With the Turno, I hate Eternos so much. You don't understand. It is the bane of my existence. I've used it before. I swear. It is like the worst thing in the world. Because say you want to delete your SMP later, you can't. You're stuck. You would now have it forever. And also, it doesn't even give you perms. Or at least it never did to me. Yeah, and the whole turn on thing, like, you need somebody constantly on it, otherwise you can't log in. It is bad. Oh, great. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Not to mention, the last time I played on Eternos was with somebody who now probably would like to see me dead, so fun times. Okay. Need a bodyguard? Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, if you guys were theoretically interested in me turning this into either an SMP or a map, yeah, just let me know and I'll keep you updated on what's actually gonna happen. Because it might, you never know. If nothing else, it'll be a map. I just need to figure out how to really do that. But yeah. Ground details. Ground details make me happy. The variation in the grass is subtle, but nice. That'd be a good excuse. Fair enough. Ooh, I should also do some variation and stuff up here. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Shout it out if it's viewers allowed. Yeah, it would be viewers allowed because I'm thinking it'd be like a thing that's kind of like, oh yeah, you can play, you can adopt your own little role in the town, because I'm thinking about making it to where it's like an adventure mode server that you need to buy certain things that only work in like certain areas. That's probably going to take a lot of coding though, so I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. Or I could just kind of theoretically turn everybody loose on it if I have like a backup save, which I'm pretty sure I would be able to. Can get you 3 new members as a stream. What did you say? Sorry, got a notification. Yep, no, you're good. Basically there's like 2 options. I could either have it be an adventure mode server where it's mainly like people in like a town or something, or I could kind of just let it run loose, hopeful that it wouldn't get destroyed. If like I can protect certain buildings, then I think it might be fine. Yeah, definitely better if it's friends SMPs, but like viewers probably would be able to sign on eventually, like through a certain system. We'll see. If you guys are aware, yeah, turn off explosions and fire spread. Yeah, that'll definitely be some good rules. Thank you for mentioning that. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Bone meal, but I gotta make sure not to hit the moss. Why'd that do nothing? Okay. And now we make it pop up. Very lively now. See? Very pretty. No, I mean inviting them to yours, who is a friend, SMP, then another one. Oh. I think I get what you mean more now. Okay. I need to update my texture pack. Love that. I'm trying to be wholesome, but I'm not dyslexic. I can read just fine. My comprehension skills, on the other hand, is what's suffering. I'm not. Oh. Felt that. Glad I'm finally relatable, I guess. If you were in my server, I'd give you the honorary dyslexic role. That's so funny, guy. I like the little bridge right here. It's a nice little bridge. There's a fish that likes to swim into it. Gave it to like 6 people, I think. Mushroom houses. Smaller mushroom house. Sword statues. Water pond. Axolotl pond, I guess. Other sword statue. Fountain area that will turn into something. Hobbit hole homes. And we have the gardens. And of course the floating lanterns. Right now we're just gonna zoom out. See how big this is getting already. Pretty decent chunk of the world, honestly. It's growing very steadily. I don't know if I should have made that wrap all the way around. We'll probably put something else over here instead. Like maybe a little campsite surrounded with trees and stuff. Definitely need more trees. Trees, 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 trees. Anyways, it is time for me to go now. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Yeah, check everybody out. Links in the description down below. And I will be seeing you guys on Friday. I believe it's the first Friday of the month, so that means Roblox, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that's all from me, and I will be seeing you guys next time. Be sure to support other small creators because they need it just as much as I do. We definitely can raid. Let's see. Nobody I have is live right now. Bye, bestie. Bye, Sagi. You have a person on the forest? Oh, I remember that game. Good game. Which is basically Minecraft. You're so right about that, guy. I'll send over the name. We'll send a raid over. Say hi. But yeah, so I will be seeing you all next time. I gotta go do some stuff. And yeah. Bye. Sending people 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Ending stream. Bye.